Inflation cuts to federal programs are impacting our local food banks. More people are finding themselves in line for help, and the people feeding them are getting less money. 10 on your side's Nick Broadway breaks down how they're getting by.
Since COVID-era food assistance programs were rolled back, the Virginia Peninsula Foodbank saw a gradually increasing need for help. Recent inflation only made things worse. Now they have a roughly 15 to 20% increase in attendance since 2020.
A lot of our neighbors are making what is called impossible choices between food and other basic needs like medication, shelter, transportation, utilities. And so oftentimes food takes the back burner and they are skipping meals or sacrificing nutrition.
So to stretch their limited budgets, they come to the food bank. About 30% of the food they receive comes from USDA-sponsored programs. With cuts from earlier this month, they're losing about 55,000 pounds of food per year, which amounts to about $155,000. They're closely watching the TFAP program in the upcoming Farm Bill, working closely with elected officials.
Right now, we are seeing kind of a cautious wait-and-see approach with what happens on that food. We're hoping that there aren't too many cuts to those programs, but we have a bipartisan approach to food insecurity, and we have strong relationships with our local and state officials and federal officials, and we know that they're advocating for us, and we're advocating for our neighbors as well.
They're also taking a close look at the local impacts on tariffs. It's an evolving situation, so they're not certain exactly how the tariffs would impact the food bank. Generally speaking, if food becomes more expensive, they have to spend more to fill their shelves. They also rely heavily on donations to help keep mouths in the community fed. If you're interested in helping out, we'll have their info on our website with this story, wavy.com. Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.
Thank you, Nick. Have you ever gone to a food bank for help? That's today's poll question over on wavy.com. The answer with the most responses so far is no, but we want to hear from you. Log on and vote.